These are NFL throws that just keep getting longer and longer.
Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line, and the ball is caught!
Starting with Ryan Fitzpatrick throwing a bomb while blind.
Pull a trick out. He got hit as he lofted it up. Blown coverage!
Peyton Manning was always letting them air out downfield.
Anderson now in the game. Manning, deep ball, on time, Sanders! He is a blur!
Patrick Mahomes absolutely went for it all on this play.
Launches down the middle, Hill, open, caught, and they get it, Kansas City, the big play.
And Jameis Winston was known for letting them fly, and sometimes it'd be caught by his own team.
And he drills it downfield, and it is caught, and it's caught by Chris Godwin, and he's going to go in for the touchdown.
And get used to this because you're going to be seeing Aaron Rodgers a lot in this video.
3rd down and 5, Rodgers same side, and this time it's in the hands of Lazard.
How about Derek Carr and his 58-yard bomb for a house call?
Carr airs it out down the middle for Adams, got it, inside the 10, Devontae, touchdown.
And Tom Brady coming out of the old folks home for his dime to Chris Godwin.
3rd and 15 with pressure. Brady goes deep. What a throw.
You can't forget Patrick Mahomes was dotting up his receiver for 41 yards.
Holmes gets away to the end zone. Caught!
Then Baker Mayfield blasting a 60-yard throw against the Bengals.
And look at Baker going long. Peoples-Jones with the touchdown.
Jameis Winston actually threw it to the right team again when he launched one to Mike Evans.
Waiting for somebody to get up and looks deep down the field.
When he isn't fumbling the ball off his own teammate's butt, Mark Sanchez could throw a football a mile long.
Sanchez pumps, goes for the bomb down the field. Caught! Edwards, touchdown!
Ryan Tannehill could even sling it, especially with this tremendous throw to A.J. Brown in the divisional round.
On Jones, Tannehill, looking for an all! Touchdown!
And I thought Jalen Hurts couldn't throw. I guess he didn't get the memo with this pass.
Hurts going deep for A.J. Brown. He has got it.
How about another Aaron Rodgers toss? I told you guys he's going to be here a lot, especially with this clutch play against the Cowboys.
Comes underneath, and the pass is incomplete, out of bounds. Now they say complete.
And Mohamed Sanu has to have the longest throw ever from a wide receiver.
And he bobbles the ball, and Sanu fires it in the air, and down there is Julio Jones, and Jones is there for the touchdown.
When Nick Foles isn't catching touchdowns in the Super Bowl, he's ripping one to the end zone for the lead on the Cardinals.
He's back. He is going deep. Looking deep for Macklin, who races and has it. Touchdown, the ball!
Man, if only he weren't derailed by injuries, Robert Griffin III would have shown us more of these deep throws.
And going deep, down the middle of the field, and he's got him, Leonard Henderson for a Redskin touchdown.
Even though it doesn't look like it now, Carson Wentz was out here slinging the rock like it was nobody's business.
The respect of his teammates with that top, that's going for a deep ball, has a man behind the defense, it's caught for a touchdown.
And we all know Josh Allen has a crazy arm, delivering perfect passes downfield.
Here's Allen, trying to go deep to Davis, he pulled it in.
Deshaun Watson used to be pretty good in Houston. How good? Maybe this long-range pass will give you that answer.
Watson gonna go deep, all the way down to the end zone. It is caught.
There was a time when Joe Flacco wasn't an unk in the NFL and had a cannon of an arm.
All day to throw, throws it deep down the near side, he's got a man and he's caught. Steve Smith Sr.
Justin Herbert doesn't only like to date the beautiful Madison Beer, he also likes to sling dimes on the football field.
Now running out of time, throws on the run, down the sideline, caught in the end zone.
Can you imagine throwing a C like this while parallel to the ground?
The pressure put on Wentz. They almost get it from behind. Slings it deep downfield, and it's caught by Aguilar.
Aaron Rodgers and Jordy Nelson were elite. This pairing was so good that they made plays like this impressive 64-yard touchdown.
Rodgers fires downfield for Nelson, and Jordy Nelson takes it in.
And this throw from Russell Wilson would have been one of the longest touchdowns in his career if DK Metcalf didn't sell the bag for the touchdown.
Wilson gets protection, airs it out. Metcalf is there. And it's knocked out of the back of the end zone. Was he in? And it's a touchback.
Like I said earlier, Justin Herbert with dimes on and off the field like this 65-yard dot against the Giants.
Herbert stops, launches deep. Jalen Guyton, he's got it!
After Jalen Hurts threw the deep ball, I think all the haters knew that their narrative was cooked.
For Hurts, trying to find something downfield, and it's Devontae Smith. He's loose. He's got it. He is gone.
Cam Newton was an absolute beast. Not only could he beat you on the ground, he could pull out throws like this 55-yard long ball to Ted Ginn Jr. in 2016.
Three-man rush. Newton going all the way deep downfield, and it is caught.
And who could forget Kirk Cousins' phenomenal throw for a 75-yard touchdown on the Packers secondary.
Here's Cousins. Gonna let it fly. Gonna let it go deep for Diggs. He's got it. Stephon Diggs. Touchdown.
Matthew Stafford has always had one of the craziest arms in NFL history, and he loves to remind people about it, like when he threw this 62-yard laser.
Off the fake to Akers. Stafford going deep. It is caught. Atwell.
This next play has 3 throws in it, with each one getting progressively longer.
Coming in on Brady. This is not. That's a lateral going back to Brady. Now Brady wanting to go long. Gaffney's waiting for it. Gaffney is in for the touchdown.
Trust me, you haven't seen the last of Aaron Rodgers on this list. In fact, we're just getting started, especially with this grade A bullet to his favorite receiver, Davante Adams.
Aaron Rodgers after the play fake, throwing deep and looking for Adams, who makes the over-the-shoulder catch.
I'm going to make sure to tell my kids that before Joe Flacco was known as an old man, he was throwing piss missiles like this one with ease.
Looking right, near side across his body with the throw. He's got Smith. Caught. 20. Smith breaks a tackle and he's in.
Tom Brady is the GOAT for a reason and shows it off a lot. How about this absolute rocket of a pass he made all the way back in 2007?
Play fake. Brady going deep for Moss at the goal line. They handle the rush this time. Brady going for Randy Moss in the end zone.
When you have a receiver as fast as Tyreek Hill, they're bound to get open. When you have a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes, he's going to find them open. Like how he heaved this ball 73 yards for a wide open score.
Mahomes winds it up wide open as Hill. How quick was that?
All the way back in 2011, the Patriots and the Giants faced off for the second time in the Super Bowl. Tom Brady wanted to get revenge after losing a few years prior. With just a few seconds left in the fourth, New England was down 21-17, and Brady threw up this prayer into the end zone.
Barring a defensive foul, the game ends here to the end zone. Hernandez is there, tipped and batted. Gronkowski can't get it. Incomplete.
Yep, you guessed it, Aaron Rodgers is back on the list. As an old man, it's crazy how far this guy can throw. Just like this almost 70-yard attempt against the Bengals.
Avoids the sack. Deep downfield, caught at the 35-yard line and going all the way to the end zone.
This time we're going to go back to Super Bowl 42 when the Giants and Patriots matched up for the first time. New York walked away with one of the greatest upsets in sports history. But Tom Brady needed to try and make sure he was on the right side of history, launching this ball downfield at the end of the game.
Brady steps up, throws, downfield, broken up.
Look, we all know the Browns suck. Honestly, it seems to be where quarterbacks go to die or just forget how to throw a football. Except for Baker Mayfield, who could throw darts like this 70-yarder.
Why not? Mayfield airing it out. Guy's got a gun.
I'm getting tired of saying his name, and we aren't even at the end of the list. How much more can I say about the Hail Mary King Aaron Rodgers and his throwing prowess? How about just let his arm do the talking like this nuke throw in 2018?
Time and air it out. And overthrown.
A few years earlier, the Packers and Cardinals met up in the NFL playoffs. Arizona had pushed Green Bay back into their own end zone with just under a minute to go in the fourth quarter. On a 4th and 20, Aaron Rodgers and his team needed something to even have a glimpse of hope to win this game. Needing 20 yards, he was like, nah, let me get you 61 instead.
Here goes Rodgers again, all the way downfield, and it's going to be caught by Janis at the 35-yard line.
They needed that little spark of hope, which they got. So Aaron Rodgers took advantage of it with this Hail Mary pass to keep the Cheeseheads alive.
He's going to roll away, throws it up in the air, says a prayer, and Janis, does he
Stop it!
Oh, please!
What a catch!
Yeah, we still aren't finished talking about A-Rod, because in 2009, he launched this swamp donkey to Donald Driver.
Looking for somewhere to go with it, has all day and airs it out for Driver. Downfield, and Donald Driver is down inside the 10.
99-yard touchdowns are rare in the NFL, and while no QB has ever thrown it that far for a score, this is probably the closest we're ever gonna get.
Tries to give him some breathing room, and he's going to take a shot deep downfield, and the former Bear will go 99 yards for a touchdown.
Mike Vick was an absolute menace on the field years ago. This guy could outrun you, and then just for fun, he could throw the laces off the football like he did with this 88-yard pass.
Rolling and launching downfield for Deshaun Jackson, who accelerates and all the way for a touchdown.
In 2015, the NFL and Amazon teamed up to give us next-gen stats, and one of the stats they track are longest completions. And would you believe that the longest throw they have ever recorded came from P.J. Walker of all people?
And now Walker fires downfield, looking for DJ Moore.
Oh my God!
Makes a diving catch for a Panthers touchdown.
I promise, I'm almost done glazing Aaron Rodgers in this video. The Packers and Lions faced off in 2015, and Detroit was holding them off, leading the entire game, with Green Bay never having the lead once, not even for a second. Well, with no time left on the clock, Rodgers dropped back for what was called the Miracle in Motown.
It's going to get there. He turned 32 yesterday. Does he have a vintage moment in him? In the end zone, it is caught for the win!
Finally, we're done with seeing him on the list, but hey, when you're dubbed the Hail Mary King, there's going to be a lot of you when talking about the longest throws in NFL history. Speaking of that, here's his 73 air yard pass, which is actually the longest in NFL history.
To the left, looks long down the field, and a flag comes in.
I think we all knew that the Patrick Mahomes to Tyreek Hill connection was going to be super special when they pulled off this in a preseason game.
He's got a strong arm. He's going to air it out. Down the field has Hill. Hill with the catch and the touchdown.
And I think the only proper way to end this video is when Jalen Hurts shut the door on the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl with this dagger to Devontae Smith to ice the game.
Or maybe throw the dagger.